Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Captain Beefy, this is the Game Vault, and we've got another video for you today. We're going to talk about breeding Argys for mutations, so let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, first off, I've got this nice little setup here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 female Argys, 1 male in the middle. All of the females are set to breed. I'm going to set the male to breed. And he's going to have a little party, the Argy orgy as I like to call it. These guys are going to drop 6 eggs at a time. And we're going to put them in the incubator over here. In fact, let me pull those out. Oh, I can't. You know what? I don't need either of these, so let's go ahead and destroy them. We'll make room for this project. So, yeah, here they come. First batch. So we're going to let a couple batches pop out. And then we're going to start looking for mutations. And I'll show you how this works. Now, all of these Argys have the same stats in the most important areas. And that would be health, 3796, stamina of 1280, weight of 744, and melee damage of 384.6. So, any Argy that is hatched will have either these stats or better when the egg is hatched, which is kind of cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and shut him down for now. So and they're all going to be level 261, which is what all these are. So it makes it real easy to use this little egg incubator to see if you've got a mutation. And if we do have a mutation, hopefully it's in one of those 4 stats. We're fortunate that we're looking for mutations in 4 locations. That means it gives us a better chance of getting one. So we'll just start here at the bottom. We see a 261, 261. All those are 261. And we've got nothing. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and destroy 1 and 2 since we have 2 more eggs available. And we'll pop these in. We'll check slots 1 and 2 again. 261 and 261. So we got nothing that round. We're going to go ahead and get another round and check back. Alright, so I got another batch of eggs now. Let's see what we get. Got 10 in there, and we'll start again, 261. This really makes it easy. And again, nothing. So we'll pop out 1 and 2 since we got a couple extras. And I'll show you something else as we look at this. Alright, there's 1 and 2 in. Alright, we've got a 263, so we do have a mutation here. How do we know which stat is mutated? Well, we can look at one of the regular ones like this. And we'll look at the top 4. We see health. Then we see stamina next to it. Underneath health is weight. And underneath stamina is melee. So we're looking for 47, 43, 44, 44. And we've got an actual weight mutation in slot 1. So that's perfect, actually. We're going to go ahead and pull out everything else. Now, the good news is we got the mutation. The bad news is it's on a female. So what we're going to have to do at this point is let this young lady grow up, and then we will breed her with the male exclusively until we get a male with that weight mutation, and then he's going to take the place of this breeder right here. So that's how it works. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy hatched up. So this is a long and tedious process, I'm going to be honest with you. And we're doing the same thing out here. with Thylas, so I've got to claim this one here. And right here, we're not looking for mutations at this point for Thylas. What we are looking for is a perfect male or female, and then we'll get another perfect male or female and breed up Super Thylas. And we'll just check it like this. This one's got a lower health, so already I can see it's not good. It's got a good, got good weight on it. Yeah, this one's bad overall. Doesn't have good melee, or it doesn't have good stamina either, so this one's junk. It is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and hatch up that baby Argy in a second and see what it looks like. In the meantime, I'm going to do this horrible thing I do, and that is put creatures out here that we don't want to perish. And I already had another baby Thyla earlier. It's unfortunate, it's cruel, but, you know, Ark is a cruel world, and you got to harden up to survive it. Alright, so this thing is almost done. And meanwhile, I also have a bunch of sheep being raised up, because raising Thylas and raising Argys, oh, it requires a lot of food. So that's something we have to keep an eye out on, is our food levels. I haven't been breeding sheep for any kind of mutations, because I don't have max level sheep. I should go out there and get some max level sheep. That would be fantastic, actually. I think we got 2 females. Maybe I'll go out and look for another, look for a max level male. We'll breed up a whole breeding set and turn all these guys into food here. And then we can breed up some really good ones with some really good high health stats. For the sheep, or the ovis as they're called in the game, the only thing that really matters is their health, and the more you level it up, the more resources you get from it when you slaughter one and then harvest it. You can use a pick, an axe, you can use a chainsaw, you can use a creature to harvest it, whatever you want to do. It depends on your situation at the time. When we're out on a hunt, we're hunting carnivores, especially before I've got kibble. I always bring a couple of these guys with me, a couple ovis, so that we have food for the creature that we're taming up, the carnivore we're taming up, because mutton is better than almost every other meat in almost every other case. Alright, so this guy is probably not good. I could tell by his level already, 207. He's probably really crappy. He's got good health. He's got the bad weight. He's got the bad stamina. Alright, so yep, another one to dump off and get rid of. So let's go ahead and goodbye. Sorry, my friend. So breeding takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but if you want some super high level dinos, you know, stuff that's really, really good, then you're going to want to do that, especially with the mutations, because again, it takes a lot of work to get here. Let's go ahead and pop this guy out where it's a little lighter. I'm going to put it out by mother. And again, this was a weight mutation, so we're going to have to name it as well. And I've got a certain way I name creatures. I recommend you do as well if you're going to do some breeding. Figure out how you're going to do it and be consistent with it. It makes it a lot easier to search for what you're looking for. So this is going to be F breeder. This is going to be a 1 weight mutation. Ah. Is that enough? Okay. 1 weight mutt. Now, the color on it, I really can't tell from here. Maybe that green on the chest? I don't know if these guys have that green on the chest in here. Let's take a look at them. That darker green. That looks like that could be a thing. It's a little hard to see right now. Yeah, it's got a little darker green on the chest. These guys have a lighter green. So, it is what it is. So, we're going to let that one grow up. And when it grows up, we're going to replace the male breeder with that, or actually we're going to pull out the male breeder and breed him with that one so that we can go ahead and get some, get a new male going. Now, the reason I like a male is because he can mate with multiple females at the same time. And, it's the only thing that makes logical sense when you're doing this. You want to do that because, if you have it as a female, then, you would literally have to breed up 6 females of that same mutation to get the same effect as you would with one male. So, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. And it might take us a couple rounds to get the male that we're looking for, but we will get it. So, we'll go ahead and cut, and we'll check out and see what the new Thyla is. But right now, I'm just going to imprint these sheep so they get a little more health. Alright, good deal. Alright, so we got another baby Thyla, and I can tell immediately this one is also bad. This probably has all 4 of the stats at the worst. Let's take a look at it real quick. 36 on the health, yeah. 728, I think that's the good weight. It's got the bad stamina. It's got the good melee, I think. Nope, it's got the bad melee. Yeah, this thing's just terrible. Terrible overall. So we're going to keep breeding Thylas for a little while. Try to get us a really, really good one. I know we just tamed them last night. Or, well, the night before, whatever. And, everybody bred some up, except Gameplay. He wasn't on, but he'll breed some up. But hopefully we can get some really good breeders with the max stats on it, and then everybody will have supercharged Thylas. I mean, we're only choosing from 3, so we don't have a lot of stats to choose from, but it really doesn't matter in the end, as long as we've got the best ones. If we wanted more, we could go out and do some more hunting, and if we were going to be on here a lot longer, I would definitely do that, but for now, this is going to do. So yeah, that's breeding in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead in here, and I'm going to start another batch of these guys up, because I could always work on possibly a melee mutation, or a stamina mutation, something like that, at the same time. It will complicate things, but it's doable. So we're going to go ahead and wrap things up right now. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault. If you enjoyed this at all, please leave a like on it down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace.